Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Kirsty Runs Wild. I am almost 15 weeks pregnant, so tomorrow I will be 15 weeks pregnant. It's Tuesday, June 3rd. And yeah, I just figured I'd do a check-in. I got out of work early today. I didn't have my late clients today, so it was a good opportunity to do a check-in. So in terms of updates for my pregnancy journey, nothing much has changed other than I've told more people in my family and we've told all of Zach's family. So everything went well. People are generally excited and, happy for us. We had the twins' birthday party. It's my boyfriend's nephews that are the twins. We had their birthday party last weekend or 2 weekends ago, and they always invite like 70 people, so the whole extended family is there typically from on Zach's side. So that was a good opportunity for us to tell some people that we haven't told yet, and Allie's family, Allie's sisters. Allie is Zach's brother's wife, and just like her family, and then Zach's aunt and Zach's cousin were there as well. And so we did that, and that was really awesome. And then we also told Zach's grandmother, even though his dad told his grandmother, but we got together with his grandmother this past weekend and his other aunt, Ellie, and we got to kind of like go out to lunch with them and talk more about it and just kind of have our moment with them too. So that was really nice. And for my family, I called my cousin in Florida. I video called him and his wife and his kids, and Zach was there too. And I told him on video, so they were really excited because I was pregnant with them when I visited them in Florida 2 months ago, and I couldn't tell anybody yet. So it was kind of fun to reminisce on like what that was like for me and how it was really hard not to tell them at the time. And I also told my auntie Janet, so I gave her a call and told her, and now my mom's really excited that she could talk to her about it because it's her sister. Um, so let's see, who else did I tell? I told my cousin Fuzzy, who's Auntie Janet's son, and that was really nice. And I still have to tell Nikki, who is his sister, and then my other cousin, and my other cousin Lee. And those are the last two people in my family that I really have to tell, like individually, or at all, because that's my family. And then I'll be opening up to like kind of like social media and like just like my friends at large. So, oh, and I did tell one more person. I told Maureen, who is my old sponsor in AA. We're still extremely good friends, very close. And that was really nice because she was so supportive and just like, she made us dinner that night and I told her, and she kind of knew I was trying for the past like 6 months ish. And um, she was like, yeah, I haven't been asking because I didn't want to like intrude, but you haven't said anything. So she's kind of like been there as well on this journey, and she was just really excited and just that person that's like very supportive outwardly. And I just felt like a few of my family members, it was like kind of underwhelming, their reaction. So it's nice to have someone like be really really excited and supportive. So again, not that anybody like needs to be that way. I just like, I don't know, have a picture that everyone's gonna like be over the moon, and like I shouldn't need other people to make me feel good. So that's fine that they aren't like showing excitement like I want them to, like 10 out of 10 gassing me up and everything. But like it is just nice when that does happen. So Maureen was one of those people for me that was really excited. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at with like telling people. Zach has like told all his friends that he wants to tell. I just have kind of like more of the AA community at large, like a few more, kind of, I guess, people I would consider friends that I haven't told, and just again, like my meetings and stuff. And then I still haven't told work. I just have that one coworker who knows still. And then just have those two girl cousins to tell. I have a date set up with my cousin Lee to just see her baby Frankie. He's 10 months old. And just see her. It's been like way too long. It's been many months. So I'm going to tell her then. See if Zach wants to come too. And then Nikki, I'll probably just end up calling sometime this week or this weekend. See if I can get her on the phone. So, because we have the gender reveal coming up. The gender reveal is in a few weeks. So that is planned for June 28th. And the blood test results came in this past weekend for the gender and the NIPT test and like the genetic kind of testing that goes on. So they're on my portal, but I was told like not to open the portal to look at it because I'll see the gender. And our OB was kind of confusing what she was saying, but she was kind of saying like, oh, like I'll give you a call with the results. So don't worry about it. But then Zach said he thought that she said that she might not call us if everything's normal. So it was kind of confusing. So anyway, I called them, the office today. I had to leave a message and just say that like, hey, my results came in. Can someone call me and tell me what they were? Because I can't look at the portal because I don't want to know the gender. And also, can you put the gender in an envelope so I can come pick it up at the office on one of these Fridays coming up? So I just left that message today. So we'll see if they get back to me. And if I don't hear from them by Friday, I'm just going to like go in person and call them again, then go in person and like pick up that envelope and get them to just write it down for me because they have access to my portal. So, and then Jess and I will plan the final details of the gender reveal. Jess is my friend that's doing the gender reveal. She's going to order the gender things and everything. I've got some decorations already for it, but so that will be good. And yeah, so we've got the gender reveal coming up, which is like so hard to wait for because I know that I could literally just open my portal and we could just know the gender. So it's like kind of hard to like wait still. Like we have like I think 3.5 weeks still that we have to wait for that date. But it was a good thing we changed it because we were going to do it June 1st and the results literally came in the day before that. So that would not have given Jess enough time to get the poppers or whatever we end up deciding to do to reveal the gender. So that's good. Good that we changed it. So in terms of symptoms for pregnancy, I'm like still fine, like no nausea. I officially entered trimester 2 last Wednesday. So after that 13th full week, I guess that's when you technically enter the second trimester. There's some mixed like kind of things online that say when exactly you enter the second trimester. It's not like a medical term, so it's like some people say week 12, some people say 13, some people say after the full 13, after 13 weeks and 6 days. So that's what I counted. So when I entered 14 weeks is when I said, you know, I'm in the second trimester. So I'm in the second trimester. They say it's the sweet spot. I didn't have many symptoms in the first trimester, so I feel like it's just the same. So just had some like pretty consistent heartburn no matter how much I eat. Like it's just kind of like I tend to have heartburn more times than not. So I put some Tums in like my purse just so I have it at all times because it's like really hard to get through a get together with his grandmother, Zach's grandmother, last weekend because I was just like sitting there for hours just like experiencing heartburn. I had nothing and I didn't want to be like rude and leave. I don't know. It was just like weird. So, and it's just like really, it's like painful, I guess. I don't know. If you don't have heartburn, it's like weird to describe, but like just like burps that like come up with like acid and like sear right below the part of your throat that you can feel the swallowing that's like right in your esophagus, and it's just like a weird place that I feel like I can't soothe easily, and it's just like very distracting and painful and just weird. So but Tums really help, so I put some Tums in my purse, and I'm gonna keep those on me now, like just a little roll in my purse at all times. Have some in my car, I have some beside my bed. Now I just like I'm always late to the party. Like, gotta get some in my purse. I have some at work because my boss keeps them stocked, so that should be good. Yeah, still no nausea. I don't expect it to show up at this point since it's usually a first trimester thing. And what else? I was like disc golfing a few weeks ago with Zach and our friend Chris, and I just like tweaked something in my back, like, and I don't know if that's like pregnancy related. I think it is, but I don't know. Who knows? But it just hasn't been the same. Like it's like radiating down my butt and my leg and like my hip. So whenever I get up after like settling on the couch, like watch TV for the night, when I get up from the couch, it like super hurts. So I'm like nervous to go disc golfing again, but I also like don't not want to go because it's like I really like doing it and it's an activity we can do. It's outside, it's nice out. No one said I can't do it during pregnancy, and before I get too big, like I want to still do it because I'm sure once I get bigger, like it's not going to be comfortable to disc golf even if I could do it. So like I don't know, that's just a weird thing I wanted to mention because I'm not sure if it's a symptom, like because the ligaments are supposed to get looser when you're pregnant, and just because the hormone relaxin is released to like relax your muscles to eventually give birth, but then what happens is like all of your other like joints and ligaments and whatever are looser, so it's easier to like pull things or pop things or like kind of hurt yourself in that way. So I'm wondering if like that has something to do with it, or if it's just like I also like, gained too much weight in my first trimester right off the bat when I found I was pregnant, so I didn't know if it had something to do with just like weight gain in general. Like my posture can be weirder, and I throw my body in weird ways when I'm overweight. This is not new for me. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just something because I was overweight too, or I just did something weird, tweaked something. But again, I do think that is probably a little bit pregnancy related. We can't discount that context. Um, so I've had a little bit of like back pain and trouble with that. But again, I have lumbar facet syndrome, which is like the lowest part of your spine and your back kind of like, it's like when it's arched, it kind of like locks up and then causes pain. And to get it unlocked, it's like I go to the chiropractor and he diagnosed me with that. And I was a gymnast my entire life, so it's not uncommon for gymnasts to acquire lumbar facet syndrome just because like we arch all the time and like destroy our backs like that. So that doesn't bode well with pregnancy when your like stomach gets bigger and you're just like naturally arching more all the time. So, I'm not um unfamiliar with back pain, lower back pain. So it's hard to say what's a symptom and what's not at this point because I don't technically have a bump yet, really. Because again, I just gained so much weight in the first trimester that was not bump related. I have a belly anyway before the first trimester because I was overweight, and like I just it so it's hard to be like this is a pregnancy symptom, low back pain. It's like no, I'm fat and I'm arching more. So like that's just like happening to me. But again, at what point would it be pregnancy related? Because I will continue to get bigger, get a bump, which will cause me to arch more and have that back pain for different reasons other than arching too. So I'm just it's just weird, like it's not always this cute little pregnancy journey where you get a little baby bump and it starts to show around now, and like that's not my experience, and it's kind of sucks. Like it's a little bit of a loss. I feel like I have this idea of what like pregnancy would be and how like romantic it would be in the sense of like just these cute milestones that like you hear everybody experiencing, and like it's like, well, how does that look when you're overweight? Because like you don't get a cute pregnancy bump, or you can't really tell you're pregnant until like way far along in your pregnancy, and like I feel like I'm deprived of that like cute bump showing so everybody sees and like asks if you're pregnant because it's safe because you're skinny everywhere else. And it's like that's not my experience. Like that bump probably won't, I don't even know if it will like ever be obvious, like probably in the very last weeks or like the last trimester or two, but like I'm not sure like if anybody would dare to ask me because like I gain weight so quickly in the past. Like I've just like I binge eat, so I like get big quickly. I gain like tens of pounds like very quickly, and then and that's happened multiple times in the past like 5 years. So like I don't know, it's just not the same as a lot of like social media influencers or movies, or like even a lot of friends that I hear their experience with their baby bumps appearing and their symptoms and everything being so clear that it's pregnancy. It's like for me, it's like it could be just like weight related, like weight gain, like heartburn could be weight related, could be just a food I'm eating. It's not necessarily pregnancy. Pain could because I gained a bunch of weight. When I've gained a bunch of weight in the past, I get weird pains, I get in pain easier. Like, so it's not like this, I don't know. Like, I just see so many people like talking about their pregnancy symptoms, and it's like, oh, well, this happened to me, and this little sensitive thing happened to me. And it's like, dude, I've experienced so many different sensations on a daily basis anyway, because I'm so inconsistent with like my lifestyle and just like everything that like it's not easily perceptible what is a pregnancy symptom. Like, so feeling, I'm obviously, you could hear it in the tone of my voice, like I'm a little bit like resentful about it. I like wish that I did have a more like quintessential experience in that sense. I do feel like I'm missing out on that, and it's kind of like, it bums me out when I think about it too much, and then I like fluctuate between like being bummed out and disappointed and like going back to a state of just acceptance where I'm like, okay, like it is what it is. Other people experience this too. I'm not alone. They just like, I just don't hear from them as much because it's like not what the movie shows you and everything. So, you know, we grew up with this idea that's mostly from media of how it's going to be. So anyway, that's like a lot of, honestly, that's like the dominating kind of thing of my pregnancy so far, is this kind of like disillusionment with what it was like supposed to be like, and what it's like for me. So trying to keep up with filling out my pregnancy book, putting together my baby registry. That's another big thing. And the past couple weeks I've been trying to like do. It's so hard. The market's so oversaturated with all the baby things and like the decisions to make, and I already have a really hard time making decisions. So it's hard for me to like finally just nail down something and pick it, because it's just a million different scenarios. What if your baby doesn't like it? There's a million different opinions about everything. You know, like, I want to make sure Zach also likes it. I have got friends that have certain opinions that I want to ask their experience. And ultimately, I'm trying to be a little bit different than other people too. I don't know, like there's a lot of competing interests and things. Like I want things to be affordable, but like you don't want to get everything hand-me-down, because sometimes it's just better to get new. And I have this like weird aversion to like dirty things. It's just like, I don't want that. Like, ugh. Like, so I don't know, I'm also like just weird. I would just like rather new stuff, but it gets really expensive, and like, I don't know, it's just weird. So I'm just in a stage where I'm trying to really like nail down some things for the baby registry, get like a first draft going on, because like before we know it, I'm gonna have to like pick a baby shower date and like send out invitations to that. And like when you do that, you gotta send out the registry. So I'm trying to get my registry down. It's definitely on that second trimester checklist when they talk about like things to do. So I am doing that, and yeah, we got the 16-week ultrasound, or not ultrasound, the 16-week OB appointment set up for next Friday. So like 10 days from now. It's just like a check-in. So annoying. Like 15-minute appointment. It's like, oh, can we see the baby or something? But no. It's gonna go in, and I gotta have my questions ready, because they're gonna weigh me and they're just gonna like send me off. And the next appointment would be the 20-week anatomy scan. So that's the big one, where you're there for a long time and they do the big ultrasound and measure the baby and do all those things. So that will be really cool. But yeah, so I think that is it for now. Sorry this video was a little ranty, but also I'm not sorry, because it's just how I feel. And yeah, I just want to like capture that. So yeah, been trying to walk more and get to the gym too. Just trying to strengthen and keep myself limber as possible as I progress here. Because like I said, lots of pain happening. Not lots, some pain happening in different places. Feeling some, you know, just compulsion to really start to like work out more and move my body as things get harder to move. So all right, with that, I will see you guys next time.